Hello there, beautiful traders. Welcome to the inside of my screen. My name is Desmond, and I just want to give a quick shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for watching the videos, for recommending, and also taking the trades. Yeah, welcome to the inside of my screen, and this is an update on the previous video I made, and because I think I called out a few trades for you guys, and I'm here to show you guys the result and also tell you why the market has been where it is for a while, and then let you guys know on what potential direction that we should be headed in the next couple of days or weeks or months, as the case may be. All right, so quick one. I can actually remember that I called out a few trades. I think I called out I think I broke down a few charts, and then I called out USD JPY, as you can see here. So if you want to find out, just kindly go back to the previous video, and then you're going to see when I called out USD JPY for a buy. Okay, so I mean, I don't want to have to go back and start doing the breakdown, but if you need the breakdown of the trade, okay, kindly go back to my previous video, and then you're going to see the whole thing from top to bottom. Why I called the trade, and then what did I see, what did I ask you guys to do, and all sorts of things. So now we have hit our first TP for USJPY. So to the tune of I think about 300 pips. Okay, so we've got about 300 pips. I called this trade out. I think I called this trade out last month or beginning of this month. I guess I don't remember. You can check. I've forgotten. But then I'm here. I'm just here to show you guys the result of our trade. Okay, so now as you can see here, I'm just going to go ahead and mark out these zones for you. Look, actually, let me see for our time frame. Okay, to make it easier and clearer for you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark out these zones. Okay, I told you guys that listen, USJPY was going to go from sorry guys, USJPY was going to go from 128.289 all the way up to 150.000. Okay, however, I said that listen, being a price action trader, being a technical analysis user or trader, you know how the market moves. It moves in waves. You're definitely not going to go from point A to point B in a linear format. It doesn't happen that way. This is not an object. Okay, you don't go from point A to point B like this in a straight line. Nah, it doesn't work that way. So we move in waves. Okay, it moves. You can see this wave here. Okay, that's how we're gonna move and potentially get to 150, which is the overall level target for this guy. So if you calculate from this point, okay, because this was what I was waiting for, from this point all the way to this point here, you have about 2049 pips. Okay, so however, we broke that down, into series of trades. You could take 4, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trades as the case may be, or you can just be like me and swing. Okay, it all depends on you. However, the overall level target is here. Okay, overall level target is here. However, there are some minor zones for you to take caution, take note of in the whole journey from here to here. Okay, you see guys, this is how I call out trades for you guys using the top down analytical aspect. Okay, using the top down analysis skill. So we basically go from the higher time frame, be it the monthly to the weekly to the daily to the 4 hour time frame. Then we start making entries on 1 hour time frame. All right, so as you can see here, we have hit. I told you guys that our first level target was going to be this guy. Let me just go down to my 4 hour time frame so you see this clearly. Okay, I marked out these levels very, very well on a previous video, and then I said to you guys that listen, man, wait for a clear break and retest of this whole point, then we go to the upside. So I think this was a fundamental event. We broke this guy here. We tested this guy, gave some sort of head and shoulders pattern. We broke the neckline, came back to retest it, and this I think this was the 14th of February, and that was Valentine's. I think that was CPI news. Okay, so CPI came through, and then we actually broke retested this guy, and then to the upside. So first TP was hit at this point here, which is from structure to structure. If you check my previous video, guys, I said to you guys that listen, for us to go from 128 this region all the way to 150, which is 2000 pips in total. However, we should get there. We should get there. However, in the during the course of going from that 128 to 150.000, we will meet a some sort of obstacles along the way. And you should know that if the market is going to give you 2,000 pips, it's not going to give you easily. Okay, it's going to put up a fight. All right, so all of these things you see here, these are the fights. These are the fight. All of these waves, all of these things you're seeing here, put on the fight. Got to this point, we're stalling. As you can see, we are currently ranging. Okay, we are currently ranging. So now we have we made about out of the 2,000 pips, we've made about on our first trade on USJPY from this point to this point, we've made 308 pips in total. Okay, from entry to TP1, we've made 308 pips in total, and we are left with 1,700 pips left to catch. All right, so now you can see how long it took us to get these pips. Okay, started on the 16th, on the 14th of February all the way and ended on the 16th. So in 2 days we made that, that money. The next thing now that we are actually done with the first TP, what I'm here to tell you guys about is how to navigate our next entry. Okay, our next entry is gonna be from this point all the way to the next structure level, which is about this level here. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my horizontal ray. Okay, now this looks quite small because I'm doing this on the 4 hour time frame. However, if you scale down to your 15 minutes time frame or your 1 hour time frame, whichever time frame you love to make your entries, you actually realize that all of these things here are above 100 pips. Okay, so getting 100 pips in 2 days in a day is actually very, very, very juicy. Okay, I would actually prefer to get 100 pips daily than get 20 pips in 2 days. Okay, so this, as you can see here, this is what is going to happen next. Okay, so now we need to see, because now we've hit a stumbling block here, which is a resistance. Okay, there was a previous resistance here, we broke, we tested that guy, and then we gave a chart pattern reverse to the upside. Now we've hit another stumbling block, and what do I need to see? I'm going to wait for a clear break and retest. Okay, actually I'm just going to go ahead and pull out my trend line like so. Let's see from here. Okay, all the way to this point here. Okay, so I need to see a clear break of this resistance level with momentum. I'm talking about bullish engulfing candle, 4 hour bullish engulfing or daily bullish engulfing candle. Okay, I need to see something like this first, break into the zone. Okay, allow the market break in, pull back, that's calm. Okay, and then when the market is about to go, okay, when it has committed to a certain direction, this is the commitment that we want to see. Okay, then we come in here, bring our counter trend line, and then hop on the trade all the way from 134.76759 all the way to 138.142. So our next level target for USD if and only if we see a bullish engulfing candle break this resistance point and retest and bounce off of it, our next overall level target for USD JPY is 138.142. Okay, you heard it here first, 138.142. And in the event that we fail to get there, okay, so two things could actually happen. Okay, actually, three things could actually happen here at this point. So we are at a 50-50 zone. Okay, so now we could actually continue ranging. As you can see, we are actually ranging now. So we could actually continue ranging, put this guy in a box. We could actually continue ranging here for God knows when. Or we break below this trend line here. Okay. We break below, we test this guy, and then probably start heading to the downside. Okay. Now I am not, you see the way I'm breaking down the chart, I'm not reading out anything because at the end of the day nobody can actually predict this. What we do is react. Okay, so now I'm waiting to see. I'm sitting on my hands. In the event that we break this trend line and retest and head and start heading down here, I have no business with this market. Okay, my only business with USDJPY is buy. I'm bullish long term on this guy. I'm swing bullish on this guy. So that is the only thing I'm going to be looking out for. Anything other than that, I'm not taking it. Okay, I am not taking it. So like I said, wait for a bullish engulfing candle break retest and then scale down to your 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes time frame, whichever time frame you make your entries. Okay, and hit it to the upside. Okay, just hit it to the upside. Let's see a clear break, and we are going to buy from this point here to the next point. As you can see, is a freeway. It's literally, there is zero obstacle there. It's just a freeway up. Okay, break this guy and retest, and let us buy from here to here. Simple. Risk 3%, make all those pips, and thank me later. So that's that about USDJPY. Then I called up. Yeah, that reminds me, guys. Yo, you need to come to my Telegram community. Okay, there is something I did there. So I called. There was a trade I called on was it on that was January the I think January 9th ish 2023. That's this year January. I called out NAS 100. Okay, so I said that yo listen, I am bullish on NAS 100. Now let me just go ahead and break down NAS 100 charts for you guys real quick, so you know exactly how this shit goes. I'm not here to joke. I think I'm gonna post the the picture, okay, because I'm gonna take a screenshot of when I said it in my Telegram community and then post it here for you guys to see. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so you know that we are actually doing this thing for real. We are actually catching pips, okay, for real. So how did I actually get first of all, what is this? This is Nasdaq 100. Okay, it's indices. And then how did I get this bullish bias on this guy? First, come on the weekly time frame, okay, and I saw something really juicy there. This was previously the market was in series of higher highs and higher lows. So it was making series of higher highs and higher lows. So we are actually bullish. So we got to this point, we hit the stumbling block and it started to drop. So I bought my Fibonacci like this, okay, because I saw an impulsive leg, a pullback, and a potential continuation. So I brought up my Fibonacci like that, super simple. I put it from swing low to swing high, and I see the market right tap actually into the 0.618 region, which is the 61.8 region as you guys may have it. And then we didn't only tap in there, we actually gave a double bottom. And you guys remember double bottom on the significant time frame is actually very, very crucial and very, very effective. Okay, so I saw this guy and I said, okay, fine, I'm gonna go ahead and box this guy because at the end of the day, this is a range. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and box this guy. Whenever we break out of this guy, I will revisit NAS 100, and that was exactly what we did. Okay, we didn't only break out on the weekly, we actually broke out. We actually had series of confirmations of bullish momentum on this guy. So after I saw this double bottom here, so I went lower to my daily time frame. Okay, so I spotted something really interesting. So guys, this is the first leg of the double bottom of the weekly. This is the second leg. Remember, it's typically one, two, three, and four. All right. So this was the first one you saw there, which was a double bottom itself on a daily time frame, which stands as one leg of the double bottom on the weekly time frame. So we came again, gave a double bottom here on a daily time frame, which stands as one leg of the weekly double bottom. You can see how many double bottoms you're having, man. So now I said to myself, okay, man, listen, Desmond, the market seems ready to give us money. Okay, so what did I do? I came on a daily time frame. I said, okay, fine. While waiting for the big boy to actually confirm to me that it is ready to give me some money, I can go ahead and fuck things up. Sorry, guys. I can go ahead and mess things up on the lower time frame by actually placing trades and then holding it in the overall direction. And that was exactly what I did on NAS 100. Okay, super simple. I came here, I saw a double bottom. I said, okay, fine. Let me go down to my 1 hour and see what's actually cooking properly. And this was what was cooking, guys. Double bottom on NAS 100, and then I put my horizontal array. I said, okay, fine. If this market is indeed going to head upwards, we have to break the neckline. And lo and behold, we did break the neckline with the bullish engulfing 4 hour candle. We tested this guy, we bounced off of it. I bought this guy. So this was from the 9th of January 2023 all the way to I got out here on February the 2nd. Okay, so for almost 1 month. Okay, just let's just say 1 month. Okay, for 1 month I caught over 1000 pips on NAS 100. So if I'm going to go ahead and measure from here to here, you can see for yourself that I caught 1836 pips on just one pair alone. And as you can see, as I explained earlier to you guys, the market doesn't move in a linear format. It moves in waves. You can see. So we made a low here, we made a high here, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. So all of these turning points, all of these swings here were areas of potential entry. Okay, potential entry right there, potential entry right here. Super simple, super easy. Like trading can be so simple, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and post the picture. I think I'm gonna look for that. So, by the way, if you want to be a part of my Telegram community, check the link in this description. It's gonna bring you straight to my Telegram community where you have access to other hundreds of other traders like you, and then experts like me, putting you through calling out these trades on a daily basis. Okay, so I come on the higher time frame, guys. Remember higher time frame, monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour. Then go on the 1 hour, we take trades. So we could see something like this Okay, now you don't actually know how long this is going to play out for, how long it will take for us to hit TP. However, we are definitely going to take every trade that we see, as long as it's, yeah, as long as as long as it's actually aligned with the higher time frame buyers. Okay, so if I see a bullish bias on the weekly or on the monthly, and then I come on the 4 hour, I'm seeing bearish, I can't actually take it because now we have conflicting signals. Okay, so now every single thing must align with the higher time frame before I go ahead and risk my money on the market. And that is exactly how you want to go. So, by the way, guys, if you want more of these, go ahead and click the subscribe button and then leave a like and comment on what pair you'd like to see me break down next time. Okay, so let me just quickly go. Let me see if I can touch one other pair real quick. So this is JPUSD, nothing to see here, still in a range, still ranging here, still ranging here. I told you guys, like, listen, man, we need to see a break of this neckline because at the end of the day, this is looking like a double top. Okay, so I need to see the break of the neckline here, then return to start shorting G. For now, nothing. I'm seated on my hands as we speak. So similar thing on odd USD. What's going on with USD? Same thing. I need all the USD to commit to a certain direction. Okay, let it break this whole level. Once it breaks this whole level, then I'm sure of my trade. Okay, and that's just that about, yeah, oil. Before I forget, oil. And so oil has been in a range for a while. As you can see, I've bumped this guy up on the daily time frame. I want to see a clear break. Once I see a break, oil is actually bearish. Okay, for those of you guys that are wondering, oil is actually bearish. I had a double top here. Okay, and then we started bleeding to the downside. So I had another double top here, neckline break retest, started ranging. So I need to see oil break this whole range and retest this whole point. Then I short oil. So if we do not break, I'm not taking any trades, guys, because at the end of the day, you can't really tell where this is going to head to. This is looking like a like a head and shoulders pattern. I'm not sure. This is still in a range, and as far as we are still in a range, I am not taking any trades. Okay, that is the rule. So what else am I expecting on NAS 100? So now we have actually hit um a block here. Okay, so I actually hit a block here. So now what I'm actually waiting for NAS 100 to give me is a pullback, because now I saw a double top on the daily time frame. Okay, I saw a double top on the daily time frame, like so. So I need, neckline has been broken, obviously. As you can see, neckline is this point here. It has been broken with a bearish engulfing daily candle. So now I need a pullback to retest the neckline before I start shorting NAS 100. You heard me first, guys. I need to see a clear break of a clear retest of this whole neckline, okay, and a bounce before I now scale down to my 1 hour time frame or my 15 minutes time frame, as the case may be, and actually start taking sells on NAS 100. However, the sells won't last, okay. The sells will not last. Will just be from just from this point all the way back down here, because now at the end of the day we are actually seated on the neckline of a significant chart pattern that happened on a significant time frame, the double bottom. Okay, so we could actually blow out of reverse and blow out of this whole place, or just reverse, tap into the neckline and then start dropping to the downside. All right, so I'm just looking at NAS 100 real quick, and it's just going to be for scalps. Okay, just for scalps, nothing really serious, just for scalps. You take NAS from this point to this point, okay, and that's it, from this point to this point. Now it could take days. I mean, it's definitely going to take days anyway to get I'm looking at getting 400 pips, okay, on NAS. It could take a day, it could take 2 days, depending. I don't really care as long as I make the money. All right, so that is my time. And once again, guys, my name is Desmond Imo, and I remain yours truly. And catch you next time on my next video where I'll be breaking down charts and entries. Do not forget, guys, USDJPY is down to give us a lot of money for the year. And then also, if you're a synthetic indices trader, that's the derivative synthetic indices trader like me, okay, feel free to join my Telegram community where I send out free trades and all sorts of things. All right, so bye for now, and I see you in my next video.